We rolling.
Shalom, shalom is real. Peace and blessings, peace and blessings, peace and blessings. I hope you sincere brothers and sisters are truly, truly edified by today's quick message. First and foremost, we must acknowledge our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, through His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, for allowing His word to come out. Bro, we're going to Ezekiel 3:17 through 22 is what we're going to cover today. Hey, listen, the elder is holding that Ezekiel 3:17. It's going to be a quick word, man. Once again, we must acknowledge our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, through His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, for allowing this quick message. What we're going to speak about today is really two things in particular. There's so many things that's going on in the world. But today we're going to just expound for the next 30-40 minutes, if possible, on one of the primary goals as spiritual men, and that's being watchmen. So when y'all watch the news, whether it's regular news, it's people called newscasters that tell y'all the news that's going on. When it comes to weather, y'all have what you call a meteorologist. If you weather conscious and you want to go out and do something in the public and you basing it off the weather, you're relying on a meteorologist who his job is to look at patterns, look at trends, and be able to tell you what's to come. And when you look at me and the elder, we are also spiritual meteorologists by way of watchmen. And as watchmen, what we do is we don't have the luxury to be lackadaisical. We don't have the luxury to be careless. We don't have the luxury of partying and bullshitting. We don't have the luxury to live it up like everybody else. We have to, part of our job is to watch, be watchful, oversee what's going on with great drinking Elvis. And then we also try, this is why we get together on the Sabbath every weekend, so we can tell y'all what we see as watchmen, and so y'all know what's going on, because a lot of y'all are unconscious, a lot of y'all are clueless to the sinisterism that's happening right in front of your eyes, whether it's murder, the senseless killings, the shootings, people that's hating on you. As watchmen, we have an advantage. It's like it's bittersweet. We see it, but that's the sweet. But the bitter is when we try to minister that to you, what we see, and y'all reject it. It's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like the elder goes out and he goes downtown all the time. Now he's all over the place, and he sees things that the natural eye won't see, the natural spiritual eye don't see. So as being a part of a watchman, we have an advantage to see things that most of y'all won't see. And so in this word today, man, I mean, it's a lot we can cover, but we just gonna keep it gangster and keep, we just gonna touch on Ezekiel 3:17. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge today is a very, very, very special day for this young man right here. 3 days ago, me and my wife celebrated our 9th year of being married, but all together it's been 16 years. This year makes 16 years me and my wife been together. 9 of those married, as far as worldly goes. My brother here is man, him and his old lady, man, been together over more than 2 decades. And today is a special day for them to really just have that special time. And anybody that's out there married, hey man, this guy right here is a walking testimony to real love, what marriage is really about. Through thick and thin, you stick together. And he the epitome of that. And it's a lot of marriages don't even last a year these days. A lot of marriages don't last 5 years, whatever. But my guy over here, man, we talking about when it comes to high class personification of marriages, folks over here, man, hey, folks and his people, man, hey, man, double shalom to that. So y'all gonna be blessed today, man. It's gonna be quick. It's gonna be a quick word, and I have the elder do what he normally do, MC this word, man. And Aga, if you could just start on that Ezekiel 3:17, and we'll just expound as we get to 21, man, and close it out, man.
Son of man, Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. And it reads, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning for me.
Now, the elder is pretty good at this, giving warning. He have a lot of clients, you know, that he, over the years, that he been preaching and teaching just by way of counsel in the way of cutting hair. Do they pay attention to your warnings, on?
No.
Do they even listen to them?
No, they laugh at them.
But what usually happens? It always come back
to fruition, yeah.
It's like, so part of our job as watchmen is y'all safety, y'all welfare. To let y'all know, like, hey, dude, if you go down there, be careful, man, because, hey, there's some gorillas down there, so watch out. That's just a natural thing that we do. Mm-hmm. What does it say, Aga, verse 18?
Verse 18, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speaketh to warn the wicked from his wicked ways, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will be, Salakia, his blood will I require at thine hand.
Now, the elder has a friend, we're going to just say, for the sake of the word, pit boss. Okay, we're going to call him pit boss. This man was literally trying to get to this guy and warn him by way of brotherly love and basically just showing him a different route. What happened, Og, before you could get to him?
Yeah, the Lord took him out, man.
See that? So we're not making this up. And that's just one of many scenarios where the elder was like, I mean, we know other scenarios where he didn't caught wind of somebody doing some wickedness, and he just looked at me and just was like, hey, he out of here. Dude he's done. And what happened, Og?
He'd be gone.
So y'all understand, man, as watchmen, man, the Lord put it on our heart to say, hey, man, warn that guy. He's already on the chopping block. Mm-hmm. So you his last opportunity to repent and get his ass together. Now, if you choose to write that off and let him ride off and get fucked up, now your ass hairs I'm finna come pluck.
Yeah.
So we can't even get around the assignment of being a watchman and giving warning. What does it say, bro, verse 19?
Verse 19, yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked ways, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul.
So we have done that as well. We have warned people. They laugh at us. Oh, man, I just want a haircut. Or, oh, man, you tripping.
Well, that segues into why so many individuals got cut off from me giving them haircuts or wasting time sitting around them, because all they want to do is be like, oh, you on that, but I'm still on this wicked shit.
Yeah.
And you gonna respect the wicked. But here's the problem. When it comes to wickedness, we really shouldn't be around that at all.
Facts.
So when people come around you, if you allow them to come around you, if they are wicked people, they supposed to adjust to you.
Absolutely.
And at least fake it like they
want to in your presence.
Right.
And then you can go back out and do whatever.
And do that. But no, they want to come and be proud of their wickedness. And it's in they want to be proud of their wickedness.
Force it on you.
And then basically tell you all that righteousness. Yeah.
He's not making that up.
Like I trump you with this, so I do this. You know what I'm saying? That's for weak niggas.
Right.
I'm a hard nigga. I do it like this. Like, dog, that's wickedness. Yeah. You gonna respect it. It's like, dog, okay, I understand that what you want, but why you gotta push that narrative when you know somebody is
Ain't on that.
Ain't on
Like
that.
you gonna force you basically you gonna I don't eat chicken, but you come over here with a bucket of chicken, knowing I don't eat it, but because you eat it, you gonna force it down my throat,
Right.
so I can eat chicken with you.
So because you wicked, I supposed to go along or think that your wickedness is lies.
Yeah. So the elder that was eloquently spoken, and that's what we deal with. Like he said, the wicked, their whole mentality is, yeah, you know, I hear you deal with the Bible, yeah, that's cool, but this gangster shit, that's
wickedness,
what I want to talk about.
Wickedness works.
Yeah.
In their mind, wickedness works.
Yeah.
So they look at it like righteousness is goofy because it don't work.
Right.
What they don't understand is it's not about material gain. It's about a peace of mind.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah.
And if you feel like you gotta brag about your wickedness, then obviously you don't have a peace of mind.
No, you don't. And see, that's why it goes back to what we were saying earlier. We see what you don't see, dude. We know where you headed. If you want to be this so-called Willie Thug with these big-ass balls, what happens when he died? He gonna still have them big-ass balls. But he did.
He did.
You know, we just, you know, we have friends in the world that we have close ties to, and it's the same thing. You be involved with a certain type of world. And when you're involved in a certain type of world, certain things will happen. Mm-hmm. It's our job to say, hey, bro, you might want to deviate from that. Yeah. And they'll look at him and say, well, since you ain't on this, you really don't have the liberty to speak on what goes on over here. You stay over there, read your little book.
Yeah, it's funny because when you a barber by profession, you don't get to weed out all the wickedness.
No, you don't, bro.
If you work a regular job, you can work amongst people because it's just a totally different dynamic.
Total different dynamic.
But when you have to touch people and go into these conversations,
intimate,
it get awkward because if you made a drastic change in your life, which not necessarily from all the way to the left side of wickedness, but you were tolerant of wickedness. Or at one point you even were brainwashed into thinking that wickedness and gangsterism was lies.
Yeah.
And then you wake up one day and say, hey man, that ain't lies. Ain't nothing cool about that. That's ridiculously foul.
Foul. Yeah. Yeah.
And so now you've been walking with these people who feel like, oh, well, Joy think that gangsterism, he know this live lifestyle. It's not a live lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's total, utter despair and wickedness.
Yeah.
It's like when you around people like that for too long, it pull your spirit down. Absolutely. You're not going to lift their spirit up. It's almost like they purposely try to pull you down to where they at.
That's the goal, to pull you down.
Right. It's like, dog, like, if wickedness is making you happy, then what's really going on in your head? I like doing bad. I like doing wrong.
And you know
this is how they'll spin it. Like, it's like, yeah. It's like, nah, man. Like, you don't have torment from that.
Right, we talked about that.
You don't think that if you selling this or selling that or doing this, if the police coming, you don't get scared of that?
Or niggas coming.
Or niggas coming to rob you, don't get scared of that? Oh, I'm gonna stand up, I'm gonna rob. It's like, dog, this is just ridiculous at this point.
And to add on,
your arms too short to box with God.
And guess what else? To add on what the elder is saying, so you can really understand what he means. Say the elder's in a great place of peace, right? A guy comes over, get his hair cut. Now, this man is in the best space he can be in, and now he has someone that has a killer's mentality or a gangster's mentality or a wicked nigga's mentality, and he wants to come over and sup with the elder about his lifestyle, and the elder just want to be in the corner chilling. So now the elder has to take off that shield of peace. he literally got to deviate that because it's a conflict of spirits. If he continue to hold that peace, the wicked sees that and he's going to glitch.
And it override. See, that's why the scriptures tell you that wickedness and righteous shouldn't have supplication. Because the wicked people, they know they wicked. And to be honest, it's almost like wickedness want to extinguish a righteous flame.
They do.
It's almost like, yes,
bro.
they feel the torment.
Yep.
Yes, they know what they doing is wrong.
Yeah.
But maybe they feel so far gone, and then they look at you and say, you think you better than me.
Right.
Because you ain't got all this dirt on your record.
Right.
Your record ain't messed up.
Right. So let me sprinkle some dirt on you.
Yeah, so let me sprinkle some dirt, you know what I'm saying, on you. Because if your record ain't messed up and mine is, I ain't finna deal with all this emotional stress by myself.
Right.
Everybody wants to feel like they're somebody, no matter how bad of a person they are.
Absolutely.
So whatever you bring to the table, 9 times out of 10, when you analyze yourself, you're going to try to glorify whatever it is that you bring to the table.
Right.
So if you don't have anything but wickedness, gangsterisms, or street nigga ways to brag about, because you haven't lived a life that was conducive to anything else, then you're gonna brag about that. If a nigga play real good basketball, you're gonna brag about that. If he, remember in Blue Hill Avenue, when Tristan Daddy was like, "Why is you selling drugs?" and Tristan stepped up to him and said, "'Cause I'm good at it."
He did say that, bro.
Right.
Like he stood, like he
and his
doubled
daddy
down
was
on
looking
him.
at him like, "Dog, you out of there." Well, he made him feel like somebody.
Right. And yeah.
Remember when Rich Porter said, if I stop, will the fans still love me?
Right. See
right.
That? He worrying about, see that?
Right. So wickedness has rap music. They worship this. You got that gangster mentality, drug dealer mentality. Oh man, in rap music, you glorified. Look at Boosie.
Yeah.
Oh, right now, Boo man ain't hard, man. He don't tell on nobody, man. He ain't told, man. Got all the jury on, you know. It's real nigga shit, man.
Yeah.
And this the same dude who said F the Most High more than once.
Right. Right.
He glitching hard.
Right.
He glitching hard.
Yeah.
He all on BET acting stupid.
Yeah, the
you know what I'm
BET
saying?
Awards.
Yeah, that's that pain.
Right.
That's that fear.
Yeah.
See, you can lie and say that you're not afraid, but see, the Bible has a cheat code in it.
Yes, it does.
And if King David was the mightiest warrior that ever lived, and he was scared 24/7, and here comes street nigga telling him, I ain't scared of nothing. You sure about that? Because if you went to prison, that means you was scared of them white boys.
Right.
Because you went to prison.
Right.
You put them hands behind your back.
Right.
You hired a lawyer and ate that case. So you scared of something.
Right.
You might not be scared of another black man per se, but you scared of Esau. Oh, you scared of that white boy.
All day. All day. Now we know Young Thug, so-called a killer, gangster, whatever, right? Where that killer gangster?
Right. When they
came,
when the FBI came to get you, you supposed to keep that same energy. But oh no, that's different. It is, but it ain't.
Right. Right. Talk that gangster shit out.
Why when the white boys show up, all the gangster leave?
Or when grape drinks show up.
Right. I'm baffled. And this is the type of person I am. If I know it's a man bigger and stronger than me, and he giving me a problem, and I know I don't want to fight him, and then there's a man smaller and much weaker than me giving me the same problem, I'm not going to fight him either.
Right.
Because how I'm going to fight the little one
but then you ain't fight
over the same problem.
Same rules apply.
Same rules supposed to apply all the way across the board.
7 feet, 5 feet.
Right.
This who you is. Get with.
Let's
see you do it.
Right.
Right.
That's why you stay away from fights like that. So, because it's like, you gotta fight everybody if you're gonna use that one track mentality, which is really the only fair way to look.
Yeah.
So this big gangster nigga giving you a problem, you don't want to say nothing to him about the same exact problem that this little twerp giving you, but you want to say something to the twerp.
Yeah.
Well, you supposed to like with Charlamagne said, why you ain't say nothing to Rick Ross?
Right.
Why you saying that to me?
Why you pull up on me?
Man, I'm a radio personality. I'm just reporting the news. Why you ain't run up on Ross like that?
I pulled up on you, nigga.
Right, I'm pulling up on you. Right, no. He had a point.
Yeah.
You supposed to pull up on Ross with that.
That's saying Trick Daddy.
Right, Trick Daddy, but you don't want to. You want to come to the weakest link.
Yeah.
And then try to bully me.
That was beautiful. Hey, what was Charlamagne saying?
No, man, like, why you ain't doing this to Trick Daddy? Why you ain't rolling up on Rick Ross? Baby knew he had a point, too.
Yeah.
He knew
He
it.
killed him.
Yeah, he killed him. Baby knew he was looking stupid, roll up on you, nigga. That's all you could say. Because you knew he had you.
And then Charlamagne put the extra cheese on it when he said, I'm just a radio guy.
I'm just a radio guy.
I ain't no gangster.
Right. You run up on me like, right, because you the one I can make shut up.
Oh, man. And guess what? Charlamagne did not back down.
No, he didn't.
He said, hey, let's just get into it then.
Yep.
You know, so look, let me just add on what the elder is saying, man. All right. There's a parable in the book that calls the unforgiving servant, right? And I'm just gonna paraphrase, but it was a individual in the Bible. He owed his master some money, and when it came to the deadline for that debt to be paid, he couldn't make the debt, so he pleaded and begged the servant, you know, to spare him of that debt, right? And the guy spared him. In the next breath, he saw somebody that owed him and tried to choke him to death. But you just begged this man to spare you for the debt you ain't paid. Then you right after that, you want to choke somebody that owe you a debt.
This is what I suggest to all Israelites, practicing Negro Israelite males. This is females. I mean, you could chew the meat and spit out the bone. But this is what I suggest for all Israelite males. If it is a large crowd, and I would like to quote Neely Fuller verbatim.
Okay.
If it's a large crowd, a gathering of black people, and it has nothing to do with this, your best bet is probably not to go. No. Yo, don't go. If it's not based, if it's a group of black people that's getting together, and it's not based on this, you shouldn't be there.
Break that down in layman's terms for them, because
don't go to these nigga ass concerts. Don't go to where niggas eat at. Everybody know where niggas eat at the nigga restaurants.
All day.
Stay away from the nigga restaurants, the nigga grocery stores. If you got niggas on your block, stay away from these nigga ass neighbors too. I got a lot of nigga ass neighbors on this block.
Yeah. Yeah.
They be watching and spying me down. They
do. Yeah. Yeah.
So you gotta avoid. I mean, you gotta be cordial with certain people to keep keep a rapport going.
Down. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, man, ain't none of these people your friends. They all on the wrong side of the fence. They capable of all type of evil and wickedness, man.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's beautiful. You say they capable of all type of wickedness. In other words, you can look at a person and they'll come off as being genuine and nice and all of that, but it'd be some shit on that.
Yeah.
When a certain time happen, the real them will come out, especially when jealous and envy overtakes the situation. Now, bro, before we close out, remember we was talking about the unforgiving servant, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to bring this out before we close. But before we do, could you give us that Ezekiel 3, verse 20?
Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 20, and it reads, "Again, when a righteous man do turn from his righteousness and commit iniquity, and I lay a stumbling block before him, he shall die, because thou hast not given him warning. He shall die in his sin, and his righteousness which he have done shall not be remembered, but his blood will I require at thine hand."
See that? So the way the Lord is setting this up, once you know better and do better, that's what's expected. You don't get to know better, do better, and then backslide because that's what you want to do. Your ass still got an answer to that.
Yeah.
What does it say in verse 21?
Verse 21, "Nevertheless, if thou warn the righteous man that the righteousness sin not, and he doth not sin, he shall surely live, because he is warned, also thou hast delivered thy soul.
That's the beauty of what we try to do when we warn y'all by way of information, by way of what the elder brings to the table, what I brings to the table, what he just shared with y'all. I mean, when I was talking about the unforgiving servant, just to show you how the differentiation of, you see somebody bigger than you, you don't want that action. But somebody smaller, yeah, you 10 toes in, you're supposed to be able to keep that same energy
with both people.
And so I want to make sure I get it. I got
it. You can't be tough with him and then tough with and then not tough with the other person. You have to basically turn the cheek on both of them.
Yeah. You have to, man, because let me see where that's at, bro. I gotta get this, man, before we close, because I brought it up, so I know somebody might damn, man. Let me see if this is it. I know what it is, but this might not be. I thought it was the forgiving servant. He said, oh yeah, I got it, bro. Give us, if you can grab Matthew 18 and starting at verse 23, and I want to say 30. I think this is gonna close us out.
So go all the way through?
Yeah.
Matthew chapter 18, verse 22.
23.
These words in red. Therefore is the kingdom of heaven likened unto a certain king, which would take account of his servants. And when he had begun to reckon, one was brought unto him, which owned him 10,000 talents. But forasmuch as he had not to pay, for Lord commanded him to be sold, and his wife, and his children, and all that he had, and payment to be made. The servant therefore fell down and worshipped him, saying, Lord, have patience with me, and I will pay thee all. Then the Lord of that servant was moved with compassion, and loosed him, and forgave him the debt. But that the same servant went out and found one of his fellow low servants, which owed him 100 pence, and he laid hands on him, and took him by the throat, saying, Pay me what thou owest. A nigga, dog. And his fellow servant fell down at his feet, and besought him, saying, Have patience with me, and I will pay thee all. And he would not, but went and cast him into prison till he should pay the debt.
See that?
Right. So you suppose this man had all the mercy given to him, and then turned around and went and went violent against his low servant for the same exact thing and threw him in jail. That's nigga ways all the way.
See that, bro? We can't make do. Hey, that's why what you say. This the cheat code.
Yep.
Man. You can't get around this, man. I mean, like I said, listen, y'all. We this was gonna be a quick word today, man. We just wanted to bring y'all some food because we understand the time that we in, man, that people looking for answers, people looking for understanding, people looking for clarity, people looking for something to make sense of the unknown, the unusual. Me and the elder just talked earlier this morning. It's so much we could have covered today, but we just wanted to concentrate on us being watchmen and being able to look at what's happening and tell y'all what's coming down the pipeline. We had a IUIC member that was shot.
Yeah.
So for all you brothers that may stumble across this channel that's doing the work of the Lord, listen, man, this is the, you know, you got to be careful how you handle this sword. You cannot be out there niggardly, confrontational, and inviting people to want to do harm to you because you feel like you have a right to be reckless and abandonment with this book.
Right.
The elder always say this is a thick book, and it is. But one thing about this thick book, you got to be wise as a serpent,
Harmless as a dove.
honest as a dove. When you out slanging this Bible, see, this is one of the main reasons why me and the elder ain't on the streets no more. We too compassionate for this word. We too on fire for the Lord, and we will be willing to lose our life to stand on this book when a 2/3 nigga want to try to come against us, not knowing that's why he have scriptures like be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove, meaning that when you're doing this work, you're going to be in the line of fire most of the time. And when that line of fire come at you, that's where that wise as a serpent come in and say, you know what, I'm going to have to be a whole ass nigga today just to make it home. Because there's no reason I should whoop somebody's ass with this. It's just like giving an infant a steak and mad because he can't chew it. That's what niggas get caught up in when you dealing with this Bible and you flexing on a worldly nigga. What a worldly nigga only know how to do when you offend them. Do worldly nigga shit.
Right.
So I can imagine if you got shot, I'm willing to bet you took this and thought that you could trump, like what we just talked about earlier with your client. You on some peace shit. Your client on some, nah, nigga, you gonna be on some gangster shit when you're in my presence. And so since you trying to deviate from it, he gonna pull you in anyway. And that it's the same out there.
And you know, at the end of the day, they know what they doing. They sneak offending
you.
Because that's just niggas got poison in them.
Yes, they do, bro.
So they niggas gonna sneak offend you.
All the time. I like that one. I sneak offend.
Yeah, they're gonna sneak offend you. It's like, damn, dog. It's like, if you know that's not what I'm on, why you feel like you gotta press that issue? Cause you're trying to sneak bully and sneak offend the motherfucker.
Yeah. So listen, y'all. Hey, man. Again, you know, be circumspect. Listen, man. Here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, I'll just say this: it's a real strong demonic vibration masquerading in the city of Milwaukee. It's unexplained murders, unexplained violence. You got women that are dying behind the wheel. You have women that are dying by way of the gun. You have babies dying by way of the gun. Little children dying by way of the gun. And young adults all happening at the same time. We can't make this up. We don't know what's sparking this other than the Lord is showing you he on his way back. So like I told you yesterday, I'm going to tell it to you again today. The Lord whoop ass stick game is serious. And if you think it's a game, the Lord will come and get them ass hairs. So what I suggest to you is, this is not the time for party and bullshit. Excuse my French. This is not the time for fun and games. This is a time for you to get in your prayer closet and pray that the Lord continue to be merciful to you and your family, because the way the men and the elders see it, these days ain't guaranteed.
No.
Like, people are out of here every day. Unexpected out of here. We just talked about, it was 2 murders, I think yesterday or the day before. A 30-year-old man got shot in his car, and a 41-year-old got shot. This is one thing me and the elder know for a fact. When these people are getting killed, the day that they wake up, I'm willing to bet them dying today is not on their membrane. So what am I saying? Right now, you could be in a celebratory spirit that quick. You did.
And you know, the 4th of July weekend for Jake is always a nigga ass. But guess what? This is what I'm glad the Lord did. He messed up y'all dates.
Yep.
There ain't no 4th of July weekend.
Yep.
He messed y'all dates up.
Yeah.
See, that 4th of July fall on Tuesday. Everybody got work Tuesday.
Or Monday.
Right.
And then come back Wednesday.
Yep. 4th of July.
It's Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
I gotta work myself.
So
yeah, Tuesday.
Yeah, the Lord clown y'all. Y'all ain't gonna be able to get that bullshit off.
Yeah.
Cause everybody, your mom and them gonna be at work, and you know what I'm saying, she don't let you in the house when she gone.
Right. See that? Yeah, that's crazy.
So ain't gonna be no hanging out in the yard.
Yeah, in
you know
the
what I'm
yard.
saying? Cause you can't get in the house to catch that AC to cool you down a little bit.
Right.
So y'all gotta wait till next weekend. By then, black people got a short attention span. They ain't gonna want to do it. They want to do it when it's hot.
When it's hot, bro.
Right, they want the 4th of July weekend to be ready. See, and the Lord got it gloomy outside. I'm glad.
Facts. Yeah.
So you niggas gotta slow y'all fool ass down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause everybody know, especially the 4th of July weekend in Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, every year, 4th of July weekend, 87,000 people that got shot today.
Yep.
17 dead, 85 shot. You like, man, what the hell going on over there?
Yeah.
6 dead, 85 shot. It'd be crazy.
You said it right the first time. 85 shots, 17 dead.
Right.
Yeah, that's 6 dead here
Right.
would be common, but 17 dead over there. Think about that, 17 murders, bro. That's 17 funerals,
Now look, this is just because I just typed in this because I remembered it. Because every year in Chicago, because we live so close, we
Yeah.
always get the news. Check it out.
Yeah.
This is July 5th, 2022. Highland Park Parade, mass. This in Chicago, suburbs of Highland Park. That was the parade shooting. Seven counts. That's when 7 mass shooting suspect charged with 7 counts. He killed. That was last year.
Yeah.
I think that was some Edomites.
Right.
Let's see.
Damn.
Yeah, that was an Edomite. That was this dude right here.
21 years old.
Robert E. Cremo III. But okay, this is what I'm talking about right here. This is what I'm talking about. Here it goes. Look, it's funny because I knew the number was crazy, but look, check this out. Go ahead. When is the date? It's last
4th
year.
of July, bro.
It's last year, right?
Yeah.
Now look, 68 people shot, 8 killed in shootings across Chicago over the 4th of July weekend. 68. We said what? 80.
Yeah.
Bro, like, it's probably gonna be, well, see, you're gonna think. See, the Lord ain't letting you niggas have no weekend.
No. Y'all can have a weekend, but y'all ain't
It ain't gonna
that
be no
bullshit.
4th. It ain't gonna be the 4th. Y'all gonna have to do that shit before the 4th.
Right, and it ain't gonna be the same.
No, you know you niggas like to put the outfit on and do the goofy shit with the outfit on.
Right.
They do.
So they gotta wait till Tuesday.
Yeah, man, they gonna be like, man, damn.
Yeah.
It don't feel the same. No, it don't. That's what you get.
Monkey.
Monkey. Monkey. That's what your niggas get. Bro, listen to that, bro. 68 people shot.
Oh,
That's a lot of people shot, man.
yeah. 68.
In a weekend.
Yeah.
And they do this. These Edomite news channels know you niggas. It's like Black Friday.
Right.
They can't wait till the 4th of July. If the
Right.
weather hot, look, they'll listen. They will go on the news with the chief of police on Friday. It'll be hot outside.
Yeah.
Chief, well, how are you gonna curb violence this weekend?
He ain't got no answer.
No, he gonna say some bubble gum. But what he's supposed to say is, man, you know these dumbass niggas can't be slowed down. They got guns and they stupid.
Just duck and get out the way.
Right, just
Get out
don't
the
be
way.
around niggas.
Right.
Like, bro, that's how you curb the violence. You make sure ain't no niggas around.
Think about what you said, 68, right? I'm gonna tell you what that's equivalent to, bro. That's the whole entire Green Bay Packers football team and the Milwaukee Bucks entire basketball.
Yeah, just going through the city, pow, 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 shoot 68 people because you niggas want to represent freedom.
See that? Yeah.
Man.
See that? Think about that. Now look, as we close out, us being watchmen, when you look at that and you say 68 shootings, 6 or 8 murders, right? That tells you right there. When we see that, we see the world is a step closer to ending. The God of this mind is the God of this world is continuing to blind the mind of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, think about that. It's all based off of a fake holiday, a paganistic holiday.
Yep.
Make you go get high, get drunk, put on an outfit, and shoot a nigga that make you that may have disrespect you.
Yeah.
Like, come on, I mean, dude, it's so like you said, you brought out something very important. This weekend, Jake gonna be salty.
Right, he can't do. Bro, I went out. Listen,
happening.
I was in Walmart this morning. Ain't no 4th of July vibe in that store.
Nah,
They gotta work. They gotta work Monday.
Yeah.
So they can't kick it tomorrow like that. They gonna try, but it's gonna be.
Nah, bro. Hey, wah.
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
Everybody know the people who celebrate 4th of July is the people with the jobs. And then all the thug ass family members come and leech off the little barbecues and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they gotta work.
They gotta work. Yeah.
And next weekend they ain't gonna be thinking about the 4th. It's gonna be like the 12th.
Right.
The
right.
4th Tuesday, 5th, 6th. Man,
It's gonna be
nah.
the 7th.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
It's gonna be the
bro.
matter of fact. It's gonna be the 8th.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. The Lord put a bucky rich in you niggas shit. Esau probably was looking at the calendar laughing like, yep, them niggers, they not gonna be able to kick it.
Right. And then
Y'all gotta do y'all kicking it today.
Yep.
But it's kind of rainy.
Right. Exactly, man. Hey, you can close this out. I'm the shoe, man. I ain't got nothing else, man.
All praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rukwah Kadash. Shalom to all the Akwath and Akim out there. Keep pushing. Let's reject all forms of wickedness, malice, and stumbling blocks thrown in our way, and praise the Lord. And fear and trembling.
Khan.
Shalom.
Shalom.